just got a
How you
random text message that said join.
What's happening, YouTube? You know who it is. Your boy's back again with another video. Today we're gonna be going over the week one matchups as well as just a little bit of tidbit information. Hopefully this helps you out not only with the NFL news but with fantasy. But before we get started, hit that like and subscribe down below. You know what to do. And let's get this cracking. Hit that intro.
Offense light, defense light, his squad light, house call light, and it sound light, and it sound light, and it sound light.
So let's go ahead and get into it. So Mosley, today what you got on your agenda?
Well, today I woke up
See,
and
that is
I
not.
brushed my teeth,
That's not what we're talking about.
and as I start thinking about the day, I was like, "What can I do to make this day amazing?" So I went and got me a protein bar, ate that on the couch while watching YouTube, and then as I sat there
Was you watching our
contemplating,
channel? Because really, what else is there to watch?
I agree with you. You know, pretty much I deleted everything else out my search history and just watched our channel over and over.
Right, for no evidence.
That I actually, out of all the views, I think I'm most of our views.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I created a couple different channels and stuff, a couple different emails, so I can just go back and watch the thing.
Hey man, I respect it. Hey, we appreciate you and everybody else that makes
Hey,
multiple profiles
look,
just to
I
watch
just
our
want to
channel.
let you know. I just want to let you know I appreciate me too.
All right. So hey, let's go ahead and hop into this. I know that you said that there was a couple teams that you were interested in, right, for the games in week one.
So, if you didn't know, everybody, week one, and actually everybody's yearly schedule came out Wednesday. The week one matchups are amazing across the board, minus one game that I have completely no interest in.
But like I already know what game that is.
No, sir, you don't know me, sir. Matter of fact, if you can predict what game it is that does not include the Jets, if you can, you know what I'm saying, predict the game,
Mm-hmm.
I will give myself $20 on your behalf.
Okay. Let me hear what you got to say about all of them, and then I'll guess.
Well, I'm not going through all of them, sir. I'm just going. I'm gonna start off with my top game. My
Okay.
top game. No matter what, I'm watching it because of it could be the storyline, it could be the matchup, it could be anything. But this is, personally, I'm not gonna do the obvious and pick Cowboys and Bucks because that's the obvious for me because I'm a Cowboys fan. So I want to see how the Cowboys match up against the Bucks. But outside of that, now this may honestly surprise you. I'm actually wanting to see the Chargers and Washington.
That's gonna be a good one, especially with that front defensive line. That front seven is gonna be
Sir,
nasty,
first
man.
of all, don't first of all, don't
Hey,
fast talk me, sir.
hey, man, because
I
I
picked
already
the
know.
game.
I already
I
know what you're
picked the
gonna
game,
say.
sir. You was probably about to say the Patriots, okay?
I'd love to
I
see that
picked
game.
the game.
It's a good game.
Anyway, no, honestly, I want to see what the Chargers offense can fully look like. As you know, last year Eckler was hurt
Mm-hmm.
most of the season. So, but Herbivore, was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Um, Outside of Tyrod Taylor, once he got hurt, it was a surprise. So I want to see what the offense they shored up the O line in the draft. They
Right.
got a couple other pieces. Eckler should be fully healthy. Um, so I want to see what that offense can look like with a better O line, a better run game because they were hampered by the lack of a run game. Once Eckler went out, they were rotating. between the between the other running backs, and nobody really stepped up to like take control. So
Right.
when Eckler came back, they just plugged him back in. So with a better O line, better protection, I want to see what that is. Now Washington, on the other hand, because they're in my division, I want to see what that offense can look like.
You already know
I
with
know I
Fitzmagic,
know
he's
what
gonna show up and
Fitzmagic
show out.
is. Now I get it. I know what Fitzmagic does for a couple of games, and for a team. I want to see him do it for 17 games because honestly, I root for Fitzmagic.
Mm.
Fitzmagic is actually, he's the best quarterback that's never gotten a payday.
I agree. He got a little
He's,
magic about there.
yeah, he's never gotten a big payday, but he's always on the team.
No, yeah, I have to completely agree. I think it's fun to see what McLaren's going to be able to do with somebody that's willing to throw the ball up. And,
Yeah.
Fitzmagic, when he likes to zone in. Once he finds one number one, he loves to target that one
Oh yeah.
wide receiver all the time. So
And
that's gonna be dope. I'm definitely gonna try and I think, as a matter of fact, I think somebody just either picked him up or thought about picking him up in our keeper league. So if they didn't,
definitely
yeah,
should have dropped.
I wish he would. I wish he would.
Definitely should have dropped whoever that was.
Yeah, I think that'll be dope.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I want to see because then that'll kind of give everybody an idea of what the division will be like. Because I think
For you,
besides the
you mean for your
Eagles,
division? Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
NFC East. Um, division was trash last year. As you know, Washington won it, and they only won 7 games last year.
Yeah.
So that's really nothing to brag about ever. Like I would just scratch that. But I think everybody, but besides the Eagles, we know their money struggles over there. Um, but everybody else got better
Okay.
on
So
paper.
so so give me your honest rankings, right? I understand you're a Cowboys fan. Let's try and take your
Mhm.
bias out of it. Give me your honest ranking of how you see your division going.
I see Eagles at 4
Hmm.
because they don't have an offense. I know they added Devontae Smith,
You don't trust
but
Hurts?
I don't trust them yet. I don't
Yeah.
trust them.
In his what 3 games that he played, he showed out.
Yeah,
He,
he
he
was
wasn't
trash.
bad. He wasn't bad. No, he
Trash.
wasn't bad. He
He
wasn't
was
bad.
trash.
He
He was
was
trash.
he was enough to bench Carson Wentz.
First of all, them benching Carson Wentz had nothing to do with Hurts being so amazing. Let's be
They
for
would
real.
they wouldn't bench him if it was Dwayne Haskins. They wouldn't trade him off.
Definitely think they would have. If the relationship was bad. The Wentz Eagles
It was,
Peterson
but
relationship was bad.
that contract was
He didn't
was
even
heavy
dress. He didn't even dress. He was fully healthy and didn't even dress. He was like, "Fuck y'all. I'm just gonna collect my paycheck. I'm out."
because he already knew he got switched over.
Anyway, so I say Eagles go to number 4.
Hmm.
Now this could go either way. Um, I think the I think I don't trust Danny Dimes yet, but I will say the Giants improved by grabbing another offensive piece.
Tua.
Saquon getting, yeah, Saquon is gonna come back, going to come back healthy. Their defense wasn't trash last year. Their defense was decent. Decent. That matter of fact, their defense kept them from actually being blown out a lot of games last year.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I still see them coming in third.
With Danny Dimes and them legs, man, you can't beat it.
No,
I mean, he may not make it all the
yeah,
way to a touchdown,
he
but
literally fell over himself. Nobody else was around. Nobody.
for those that haven't seen it, just search Daniel
Daniel
Jones
Jones. You ain't gotta
runs.
look up. No. You don't even have to do anything. Just type in Daniel Jones, and I guarantee you that run, as amazing as it is, because it was amazing for him to be who he was. It was amazing until the end, until the last 10 yards. It's like doing everything to reach your goal, and you see it, and then you yourself mess it up at the end.
Well, I mean, if supernatural stuff happened on the football field, that would have been it. That would have been my money play.
Right.
Anyway, check that out. Okay, so you got
Uh,
the Eagles, the Giants in third.
Now, this is gonna surprise you.
You got the Cowboys. I hope.
For right now, for
Smart
right
man.
now,
Smart man.
I have the Cowboys second. Because the Washington defense is the best defense in the division.
Facts.
So I think no matter what Fitzpatrick plays like, is like the defense is always going to help out. Their defense is tough. I would be a lie to be like, oh no, you don't say this. No, defense is tough,
Yeah.
and they're young. So because the defense is better, Cowboys' offense is better. But if a defense can stop an offense, then that gives the other offense a better chance of winning. You know, because we seen that
Okay,
seen
so
that a lot last.
question then.
Uh-huh.
From all the comebacks that Dak had to do last year, are you already counting them out? Like, is it because of the injuries, or I mean, your defense is
No.
garbage, but
It's no, defense. That's all it is. I have no problems with Cowboys offense. Absolutely none. It's defense. Again,
yeah,
I've said it time after time after time after time after time. If you're any offense, forget the Cowboys. I don't care if you were the Patriots, if you're the Chiefs. Chiefs are the only one that I think can overcome it. But if your offense is scoring 30 plus points a game, but your defense is last in the league, can't allowing almost 200 yards rushing almost every game, allowing almost 200 or 300 yards passing every single game. You're not getting takeaways. You're barely getting sacks. I'm sorry, no offense can recover for that
yeah,
because you're going to have a game. You may have a couple games where your offense is just not clicking.
right.
Maybe it's because they run into some good defenses. I'm saying maybe they run into a Pittsburgh defense or a Baltimore defense, and so they may not be able to score 30 points. You need to be able, as a defense, to be like, cool, no problem, we got you.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas defense ain't got that. Dallas got that. Bro, we hope we got it. Like, we hope we get a sack.
He's like that friend that you take into a fight, but you ain't never seen a fight before, so you just
Yeah,
hoping that they
talk
got your back.
about yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. You know, what I'm saying? You got DeMarcus Lawrence on there talking mad crap, bro. I didn't even know you were still on the team, and yet you getting paid 20 mil a game or 20 mil a season.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just we got them type players. You know. So for right now, do I think Dallas defense is improved? Yes. I mean, hell, because you can't you can do nothing but improve from 31 or whatever your defense is ranked. I think bringing Dan Quinn over, whatever, and giving him one job, and making him focus fully on the defense. And what I see him building, he is stacking the defense to be able to run that 3-4.
And that's what
Basically,
you think that'd be better for him?
yes. Well, I mean, based off the draft, you got to think. We already got 3 good linebackers, and then you plug in
They're decent.
a Jabril Cox, you plug in Keanu Neal, you plug in a couple other people, and get them to rush the quarterback, help your D line out. Like, it's a bunch of different things you can do, or you can drop back in coverage. It all depends on what offense you
Mm-hmm.
playing. You know what I'm saying? It just if you're playing, like, to me right now, if the Cowboys was playing the Detroit Lions offense, I would just blitz every single time
So
because I'm not scared.
how do you feel about y'all not having that cornerback?
I'm fine.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on. So, just to recap, you're saying the Eagles in fourth.
Yeah,
Who else was in third? And the Giants. I mean,
Giants. Yes.
Giants, the Cowboys, and then Washington. Okay, I can see that. I agree with that.
I mean,
So,
I'm nothing but right. So
except when you're wrong. So who you got next? Who else is in your top? The games that you want to see in week one.
week one, I'm definitely going to have to go with Seahawks Colts. I want to see what the Colts look like under Wentz. I want to see the storyline there. Was it Wentz in Philadelphia, or was it the Eagles? Did Carson Wentz just need a different situation, or was it Wentz, or is Wentz trash?
Usually it doesn't work out.
I mean, you never know. Kirk Cousins went to Minnesota.
That's true.
Supposedly got better. sometimes it is the environment. Sometimes you just need to be great somewhere else. And again, we don't know all the backstories and the behind the scenes stories and meetings for them personally. So again, we don't know why the relationship soured. They just paid him 100 something million, then said bye 2 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to see that storyline play out. I want to see, that, and I also want to see with the Seahawks. I want to see, are the Seahawks going to protect Russell Wilson? Are they going
No,
to
they
are they
didn't.
going to commit
They didn't get
more to
enough
the?
help on the offensive line for that.
No, I know this. I said I want to see it for conversation purposes. I said I want to see it. Is Chris Carson going to stay healthy? You know, these are all up in the air questions. Is their defense going to get better? I think Seahawks really didn't make any moves in free agency, and they really didn't do a lot in the draft. And now I will say the game I do want to watch, and I will be watching from beginning to end. Besides the Cowboys game, will be the Browns and Chiefs.
You trying to see how they stack up on the Chiefs
Yes,
went all out in the offseason, man. I don't know. Like I don't know what their financial
I don't know about
situation
all
is,
that.
but
Now here's the thing. I don't know about all out, but I will say they did improve. They did try to improve in their questionable areas. The O line, they just grabbed a DB uh, from somebody
yeah,
or somebody.
continuously in the whole off season, like I think that been able to stack up and really try and improve their team as a whole. So, like I said, I don't know how they're doing it with this whole financial situation, but whatever it is, it's working out, and they're showing that they're here to
I
win.
mean, when you win a Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure you got extra money coming in from some sponsors, donors.
Ain't nobody
You
richer
know,
than Jerry.
people buying tickets. Yeah, but I'm not supporting Jerry, so I know his money low. I support the Cowboys, but I will not be buying any merchandise. I will not be going to any game until they give me a reason to.
Well, hey, in the meantime, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Drop in the comment section down below what you guys think and where you guys are actually interested in seeing. And do you agree with what Mosley was talking about, or what? For me, let me go ahead and
First of
just
all,
jump right in for
who
me.
doesn't agree with what I was talking about?
Uh, I don't know. Like that Browns Chiefs game seemed interesting just from the high scoring factor, but that's not enough drama for me. So obviously, I want to see that Jets Panther game, that revenge game, see how everything works out. And I'm interested to see Zach Wilson and see how he actually produces under pressure, especially with basically seeing the former quarterback, play on the opposite side. Like, is he going to be that competitive? Or, and try and take it to the next level and try and do too much? Is Sam Darnold going to try and do the same thing? Is he going to try and do too much? Or,
I want to see that. I want to see that too.
right, I'm
I
really
think
interested.
I think the Jets are a good matchup for anybody that's in a Sam Darnold situation. Where you're like, I want to get my feet wet. I
Yeah.
don't want to play. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to play a great team. I'm not saying the Jets are trash, but I think right now trash is better than the Jets. Um, so, so I think that's a good get your feet wet game. Maybe
Yeah.
even take some chances and open up the playbook. Yeah, like if you were playing like the Baltimore defense or a top defense like that, I say scale back. Let's be conservative. If you can, let's check down to CMC and just move the ball a little bit. You know what
So
I'm saying?
who you going for in the Jets Panthers game? Who you think will take it?
Oh, I'm going for Panthers. Matter of fact, I'm predicted it. Panthers playoffs.
No, definitely not. I don't know what you're talking about. The Panthers are definitely not making no playoffs. CMC would have to have another historical game. I mean, historical season as a whole, and they would just have to click on all different levels. I mean,
Wow, bro.
I
Wow.
don't see it. And then plus with that defense, they were like the 32nd worst run defense in the league last year. Like, no, no, you can't.
Wow.
Like you said our last episode, you can't stop the run, and you're in trouble from the get go. So.
No, I got you. Okay. Yeah, you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Hey man, I understand and I do appreciate you extending that right hand of fellowship.
Wow. Sit right here in the fellowship, sir.
So I'm
I
obviously,
do.
hey, I'm interested in seeing that Patriots game, that Patriots Dolphins game. For those that don't know, I'm a Patriots fan. Didn't know if you could tell, but I think that that's
Oh,
going to
I
be
thought that was trash town.
no, it's definitely high end type of games. Nothing like the Cowboys getting stomped out by the Buccaneers. But you know,
Wow.
hey, but just in general, like trying to be unbiased as much as possible with the Patriots Dolphins game. Just the
I think y'all
first
can
of
get
all,
trashed. I think y'all can get trashed.
I bro, I agree with you because I think I believe
I
in
think that
Tua.
I think that Miami defense is going to be tougher.
Yeah, definitely. But I believe in Tua. Tua foremost. I think they're gonna open it up. You don't even know. I can feel my wife's eyes. Just she a Dolphins fan, so I can feel her eyes just burning into my face right now. But I just believe in Tua, man. I think that they're gonna open it up. I think that they're really gonna try and hit heavy with that run game, and let Tua,
Now, you
unleash
know what the funny
them
part about it? I
offensive
don't.
weapons.
What's the funny part? I don't think they're gonna hit them heavy in the run game. I think they're gonna hit them heavy in the pass game.
You can't. That's not gonna happen.
You
That's not
got.
gonna
I
happen.
mean, you got to run in. You got to run into it. You got Waddle. You
Hmm.
got Devontae Parker, and you got Williams, and you got Gaskin out the backfield.
Okay, first of all, we're not gonna act like Gaskin was a threat last year, and I think that's mostly because of that offensive line. But especially when you find out that even Salvin Ahmed was able to kind of destroy in that run game, so I'm gonna
So
give
you
it to
just
the
so
offensive line.
basically you just proved my point. You just proved my point that Gaskin or Ahmed
Can run.
can run.
Okay, so the problem
So
is
again, you got a run game and you got
a pass game, but they're gonna open it up with that run. That's the only way because the Patriots were horrible in the run game last season. They were terrible. So I think that that's going to be the test for it. But we got some of the best linebackers in the league right now, especially signing Matt Judon. We're getting a few other players back, key players, like Dante Hightower, all those people that opted out last season. So I think they're going to come back and really just dominate and put their best foot forward from the jump. We added a lot of people on defensive line to stop that run, and I really think just like the Cowboys, we're going into a 3-4, which I think help to stuff any kind of edge run, which is where we had a major issue in last year. So I'm just
hey,
interested to see how it all work out. But to be honest with you, it's the Miami's offense and the Patriots offense for me that I'm interested in seeing. How Cam is going to try and obviously come out and do what he does, what Cam does. But let's hope it's
and be
not.
trash and be trash.
Let's hope it's not what
Let's be
Cam.
trash.
Yeah, yeah. So
It be trash because and not because the lack of uh, Cam's effort. It's just that they went out and grabbed him pieces,
a bunch
but
of them.
they did not go out and grab an alpha male.
You
They
know,
they went
I've been
they
thinking
went and
about that.
grabbed a whole bunch. They went and grabbed a whole bunch of engines without a chief.
Yeah, but I've been thinking about that because I be hearing that. I'm hearing that a lot. But I think what's crazy is our alphas are going to be our tight ends. And I think people aren't giving them enough credit with
I
Jonnu
give
Smith
you
and Hunter
that.
Henry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Bill came out not too long ago and said he wants to open it up right down the middle. He wants to go to that old school 12-man personnel set, heavy on the tight ends. And between Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith, I mean, both of them were
I give
picked
you.
up last year. Both of them are definitely threats in the game. So. And to me personally, I'm thinking about Kendrick Bourne as well, hitting that. I think he's going to play a lot in the slot. Hey, I think y'all are underestimating him, man. I think that's going to be the one open man.
I was I was with you until you said Kendrick.
Okay, so I'm putting it to you like this.
You,
You
you
ready?
could you could have
So
stuck you could have stuck with Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry.
the last game I'm interested in is that 49ers and Lions game. Boy, that's going to be something.
Are you interested in that? Are you interested in that game, bro? I totally been glancing over that game, bro.
I'm really not, but hey, I think it'll be dope to see how the whole
I'm put
Jared
it like
Goff
this.
situation is.
I'll just tell you right now, if I'm able to get it, I'm picking the 49ers defense that game.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if DeAndre Swift does poorly, I'm gonna trade for him week 2. Because later
He's
on in the
okay.
season, he's gonna go off.
With who?
I ain't looked at their schedule, but he's gonna get enough touches for. Wait, I don't know though,
All
because
right,
it. No,
let me ask
hey,
you a question.
go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Name one name one Detroit Lions wide receiver.
You asked me this last time. And what's funny is I looked it up after the show.
Still
And
don't
I still
know.
can't remember.
So they pretty much told Jared Goff, "We gonna trade for you," and then said, "Fuck you. We're not gonna keep Galladay. We're not gonna keep Marvin Jones, and we're not gonna pick nobody up from free agency."
They're in the rebuild, man. This is the rebuild stage. That's what you
But
do.
why would you trade for Jared Goff if you're in a rebuild, bro? Like
I think
Jared
I,
Goff
I
does
think
you.
it boiled down to them having a what it seemed like to me is they had like a mutual respect for Stafford. It's just like, yo, we ain't gonna put you on a team that we know is garbage, but if you can go out and because the Rams are still contenders, period. So
No, no, no,
especially with their
no.
defense.
I think
So
the Rams are more of a contender now because I think Jared Goff may have some issues either with his confidence or his arm, but we know that Stafford is not afraid to sling it,
mhm. Which
and
is
he
why
has slinging weapons.
Robert Woods is gonna be a top 15 wide receiver this season.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. What is it? What is his name?
Cooper
I
Cup.
don't keep up. I don't keep up with the Rams wide receivers. Um, but it's the one. It's the rookie last year.
He's the one everybody was hype about last season.
Yes, and he only showed glimpses. Oh, and don't forget they got Deshaun Jackson, Van
Well,
Jefferson.
hey, let me. There you go. But hey, I'm gonna say right now, if Deshaun can stay healthy, yeah, yeah.
Just think about this: Deshaun Jackson, Cooper Cup,
Hmm.
Robert Woods on the field all at the same time. Van Jefferson, Deshaun Jackson, and Van Jefferson both can take the top off, and then whoever this Jatarius Atwell is, he's 21 years old out of Miami, short. Picked him in the second round.
Hey, that draft credit is serious.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, bro. It's the Rams offense is don't sleep on them.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm interested to see how everything go with Matt Stafford.
Yeah, I'm definitely going. Well, I'm gonna check out all the games. What am I lying? I'm gonna check out now for a storyline perspective. I'm interested to see the Packers and Saints. Saints perspective, I'm looking to see what that offense looks like
Right,
without Breeze.
right.
Um, my hopes is that Jameis Winston gets the shot,
Yeah.
and if the Jameis Winston that played in Tampa Bay can cut down on the interception and still throw for 5,000 yards, that offense is gonna look better without Drew Brees.
Hey, I don't know about better, but I think
Think about it,
he'll work out. I think he'll work out better just simply because that's not their scheme. They don't throw the ball deep. Bruce Arians is a
because
nope.
they catered it to Drew Brees.
Right.
They literally brought Jameis Winston in. If you remember the trick play that they did last year, they brought Jameis Winston in to throw the deep pass.
I know, but what I'm saying is, if somebody has an issue with throwing the ball deep, right? Like, is that gonna be your initial format just because he can do it?
I think Sean Payton does a good job at tailoring the offense to whoever plays. I mean, heck, even when even when Breeze was out, they tailored it to Bridgewater, and they went 5-0 or 5-1 or something like that.
Well, on the Packers side, who they gonna have? Blake Bortles? You
Hey,
know what I mean?
that's what I want to see that storyline too.
Nah,
I
it's
want to
definitely gonna be
see.
Love.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't heard good reports about Love coming out.
All I'm saying is, if Jordan Love cannot beat out Blake Bortles for the starting in Week One,
Nah,
there's a
I,
problem. There's a problem.
from the few reports that I've done my investigation, my journalistic investigation.
With your confidants,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I got connects up there in Green Bay.
right?
Google,
Right. Good guy.
that type. Yeah, yeah, very informative.
Hmm.
Pay him enough money.
Yeah.
Uh, Now from the reports that I've heard and that I've even briefly read, Jordan Love is not ready. You almost want to chop it up to Jordan Love already can be labeled a bust. When you think about if they had just outright drafted him third round, fourth round, and then he didn't make it, cool. But the fact that they moved up in the
Right.
first round
Right.
and didn't take a wide receiver, but they got him, already he could be labeled as a bust because he's not ready to. If Aaron Rodgers left today, when you do that, then basically what you're saying is if our quarterback leaves today tomorrow, this guy can step in. Well, we feel like this guy can step in and play. But
Right.
for you to already be saying that the guy didn't even play last year, and you're saying this year he's super far from being ready to start and play, that says a lot,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Says they
that's
fucked up. That's what it says.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely. We all knew when they took him.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They thought that A Rod was on his last leg. They thought A Rod was on his way out the door. They thought they had, saying for lack of better words, they thought they had A Rod by the balls. It was like, you gonna do what we say, and Rodgers just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go out there and win MVP."
And then I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah, leave you with this guy that you chose. Again, A Rod uh, that petty person in a relationship in a breakup
Mm-hmm.
that went on to do better things,
Yeah.
and then and then Green Bay Packers management is like the ones that they thought they had a better thing.
Yeah.
Now they realize and they're like, shit,
You never know what
we
you got
fucked
till
up.
it's gone.
We messed
But
up.
yo, let's run through the last few of these really quickly.
Okay, Bears and Rams. I'm pulling. I want to see that storyline. See if Justin Fields starts. I don't see anybody that could beat him out as far as starting.
No.
Um, but I think the Rams defense may be too much uh, for a rookie quarterback.
Oh,
So
imagine your first game. You're going against Aaron Donald.
I'm picking the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Rams. You match that defense up with that offense. I'm picking the Rams. I'm
What about
picking the
that?
Rams by 14. Matter of fact,
What about that Jags Texans game?
who?
Hey, that's a good way for Trevor Lawrence to open up, man. See what's going on.
Cardinals and Titans. Cardinals and Titans.
That's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be. And you know what? That one can go either way.
James Conner is gonna have a 100-yard game. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Bro, James kind of not even breaking 50. What are you
Watch.
talking about?
100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I hope y'all keeping tally of all this.
They not. I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. I can say Usain Bolt gonna have 3 touchdowns.
What about the Vikings Bengals game?
I got Vikings. It's gonna be interesting because neither one of them has an amazing defense, so I expect a lot of scoring.
I think
I
Burrow's
expect,
projected to be ready, right?
yeah, definitely ready. I say, saying Dalvin Cook, 2 touchdowns, 120 yards rushing, 50 receiving.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Ain't no point in changing up.
No.
That Steelers, yep.
Steelers, Bills. I'm picking the Bills.
Smart man. Big Ben will make an MVP type comeback. Watch.
Attention, the bullshit meter has detected major BS. Confirmed, that's definitely some bullshit.
Yeah.
He's going to regress.
I'm trying to draft Deontay Johnson, so I hope he does good.
Why? I'm not drafting nobody on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm not drafting no wide receiver. I'd rather draft the O lineman before I draft any offensive person from the Steelers right now. I'm not saying now week 5, week 6 it may change, and they may be a top five offense. But right now, I'm if I'm doing fantasy league, I'm not drafting anybody from the Pittsburgh Steelers offense because I can't trust Big Ben. I don't know what Najee Harris is going to do because he's probably going to be the starting wide receiver.
Starting running back?
Wide receiver. Converted him to
Okay,
wide
what about that? What's the last one? The Broncos and the Giants.
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to throw for 300 yards for the Broncos. So I say Denver is going to take this one.
And I tell you what, if Cortland Sutton is available, go pick him up right
Bro, let
now.
me tell you
Go
something.
pick him up. Just
I keep telling y'all,
people forget, boy, just because Cortland Sutton was
people,
injured.
Sutton, Jerry Judy, they got another wide receiver. They got a tight end.
Yep, and Noah
And I
Fant.
think they drafted. Oh, they still got Melvin Gordon, and they drafted another running back. That offense has the potential. I'm sorry, I'm if and it's a big if Aaron Rodgers goes there, that automatically puts them to me in the final four
Even
of the
if
playoffs.
I don't know how Drew
And their
Lock is gonna
defense, don't
do,
forget they added Surtain,
bro. That defense is gonna be
and they still got
nasty.
Chubb, they
That
still got Von Miller, they still got the interior defensive tackles. They got the potential.
yeah, I agree. That's my
Just
sleeper
that's
team.
my
That's my
sleeper
sleeper.
pick.
That's my sleeper team at a whole season. Is the
Wow, bro,
Broncos this year.
why you always gotta beat me, bro?
What can I say?
Now I don't know why they wanted
I
to end
raised you
end
right.
the week. I don't know why they wanted to end the week with the Ravens and the Raiders. Like we were interested in seeing that
I guess
one.
there's really nothing to
But
talk about there.
it really isn't. But I do want to see. I think Baltimore is going to stick to what works for them. Meaning, I know they added Bateman, and I think they may try to be more passing. But I think they're going to stick to what's been working, which is running.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very boring game.
Yeah. Seems
It's
like
gonna be
it.
a very it's gonna be a very boring. Saying Baltimore defense is going to be Baltimore. Raiders really didn't do a whole lot on offense or defense with their picks or in free agency, so I still have them middle of the pack.
What you mean?
I
They
have
picked up. What you mean? They picked up Kenyon Drake, man. That's a game changer.
Baltimore because of the defense. I have them by 17.
Fair enough. Fair enough, man. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Hey, if you want to wrap it up, if you don't want to have no kids, if you want to have safe sex and stuff like that, wrap it up.
That's gonna get us demonetized on YouTube. Make sure you share.
Use a plastic bag.
That's gonna get us demonetized. We can't have that.
I didn't know we were monetized. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't really know. I don't know what demonetized or monetized.
That's why I run that side. Don't worry about it. But hey, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe down below. Let us know what you guys think about today's topics as well as everything we went over. Leave any kind of comments, good or bad. We love to look at them. Let us know what's going on in the community with y'all.
Dude,
So,
last question.
what's up?
Last question. Random question. Cold weather or hot weather?
Hot weather. I don't like the cold.
That's all I want to know.
All right, now.
It's a good way to end the show.
All right,
Cliffhanger.
y'all. Yep.
Cliffhanger.
Peace. Till next time.
Scammer. You probably got scammed and you ended up here. It's not you probably get your phone looked at. Probably definitely a scammer. But since you're here, sir,
Let's checking out your phone's extended warranty.
yeah. Definitely. Yeah, we trying to get you on an extended warranty, sir. All right, sir. We know it looks like you out to eat. So, oh Lord Jesus, who is that? Never mind. That's the blooper. It's gonna get edited out. Hey, real quick.
What up?
The week 1 schedule came out, sir. Just give us your opinion on what your one game that you want to see and why.
In week 1?
No, sir. I said week 2. Yes, week 1.
Well, honestly, week 1 isn't really that attractive right now. But I will say,
said nobody.
I will say, and this is coming from a person that can't stand the Cowboys, that Tampa Bay and Dallas game.
That's gonna be a blowout.
Because it is.
Is what? Say it again. I zoned out.
It's going to be a
It's
blowout.
gonna be a blowout.
Yeah.
I mean, because look at it, you got a young Dallas defense going against Tom Brady.
There you go, buddy. That's what I feel about Charles' opinions.
It's Tom Brady against an inexperienced defense
Facts.
in week 1.
Yep.
I give you that. Look, I'm not arguing that. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people expect, and I'm calling it. I'm saying Cowboys by 4.
Definitely not.
What's in
You
your
were
cup?
close. You were close.
What's in your cup? Because obviously you've been drinking too much.
Okay, Kaden, look, this is what
Hey,
you
we
do.
said the same thing last video.
If the Bucks win, I'll come cut a section of your grass.
No, thank you.
Hey, he the type he gonna cut just the middle, so it leave the outsides.
And I cut them with scissors.
Hey, I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet right now.
Matter of fact, you still owe me some reserves, sir.
We never did show up. I thought you was coming by the crib, but hey.
You say you was gonna call and let me know, and then you never
the
called.
man is out here eating. Let the man be. Let the man be.
Well, get off my stream, man.
Hold on, because you asked me about week 1, so I got to pull up the week 1 schedule.
So why did your video leave when you look up the internet? Like you need to upgrade your phone. Like, about this extended warranty.
You got that Galaxy S0.
I mean, but like seriously, though, I'm looking at the schedule. There really isn't much appeasing. Like the Eagles and the Falcons. Like, come on now.
Why? They gonna Eagles gonna get blown out.
Exactly. And which is horrible because the Falcons were horrible last year.
Exactly.
Now we'll say
the Falcons' defense was horrible.
Yeah. Oh, and funny thing is, that coach is in Dallas now. Okay, yeah.
Well, he had 2 jobs. He was a head coach, and I don't necessarily think he was running just the defense.
What was the 2 teams that everybody played last season where they won? They couldn't wait. It was the Falcons and the Cowboys, and now the coach of the Falcons is on the Cowboys.
He was trying to multitask, sir. He was trying to multitask. Like kind of like you be trying to multitask and you don't succeed at both jobs. Just saying.
Okay. So yeah. So after looking at the schedule,
bro, we know you've been looking at the schedule. You just
had to. But if I had to pick, that revenge game is looking a little pretty with the Jets and Carolina.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's looking a little pretty.
Yes, sir.
How is it like? Maybe the Jets made some moves that I didn't know about.
What do you mean? The Jets they're not ready. They're not competitive yet. But they're in the next season or 2.
Yeah, you said the next 6 seasons.
They just got rid of Sam Darnold, and then they're coming into the game with a rookie quarterback that is pretty much really Johnny Manziel's. Like,
yeah, he trash. I ain't gonna lie to you, he trash.
Yeah, without the dope and partying.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
but Sam Darnold gonna come in that game with something to prove, and Carolina has the weapons to do, like, to help him out that the Jets didn't have. Like the Jets, number 1 receiver.
I'm trying to tell you,
Jamison Crowder, and how many games he played.
Hey, look, I'm calling it right now. Sam Darnold, 330 yards passing, 3 TDs, no interceptions. He might even run one in there.
What? He had me until he said no interceptions.
What? Boy.
He gonna have at least one.
Let me do my favorite GIF. No.
First of all, sir, this isn't cornbread. It's not GIF. It's GIF.
Pretty sure it's GIF. Let's visit.
GIF. It's GIF. It's not. It's not. You know.
Let us know down below if you know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a GIF.
Let us know down below. All right, Kaden, we enjoyed, you know what I'm saying, we enjoyed your commentary, sir. We're going to ask you to come back on a more permanent basis. Andrea just texted me and said you need to get the hell off the phone. So enjoy your dinner, enjoy your wings, because I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna order wings or something wherever you at. You know, you're not luxurious like me. So have fun, and we'll see you another day, sir. And next time you hack into my podcast, I'm about to do something to you.
Yeah, okay. Holla.
All right.